Well, hello, it's Charlotte here. I came on today because I want to talk about our muscles and what exactly they are and how beautiful a muscled body looks, but there's more to just the aesthetics of what a muscle looks like. And basically what a muscle is, it's a tissue composed primarily of proteins, representing nearly 75% of all protein in our body. Proteins are bound by chains of smaller components called amino acids, and they're linked together in various sequences. When we eat dietary protein, these chains are broken down into amino acids and used for various functions like forming enzymes and hormones and aiding cellular processes and building tissue. And our bodies are in constant state of protein turnover, where amino acids are used to build up proteins and proteins are broken down to release amino acids. In relation to muscle, we form these processes, muscle protein synthesis, or MPS, and muscle protein breakdown, or MPB, respectively. So more MPB occurs when occurs when the energy demands are higher or supplies are low, such as due to malnutrition. A state of prolonged MPB is associated with poor health. So you guys all know what I've been talking about lately is our diets and moving and exercise. So obviously malnutrition and poor health go hand in hand. And our muscle, believe it or not, is crucial for recovery from illness. It helps balance metabolic needs and acts as a reserve of protein for energy. And as a result, muscle decreases in size during sickness. Did you know that? I did not know that. I found that very interesting. And this process is especially prevalent in older individuals who do not address muscle loss with nutrients and exercise. So the first thing I think about is osteopenia or osteoporosis, which is really big in women. And I was just talking to somebody yesterday in one of my classes that is taking classes trying to build up muscle because she does not want to have osteoporosis. But I also have another woman in one of my classes that was diagnosed with osteoporosis, and she's literally in my classes to battle any more further damage of what that's going to do to her body. So unfortunately, the role of muscles throughout our life is underappreciated, as it is important in preventing obesity and diabetes, right? We got to build up the muscles to lean out the body, okay? So it's really important. And there's an abundant evidence that points to the role of altered muscle metabolism in those chronic diseases. So this might be explained by how our bodies handle glucose. Glucose is the sugar in our bodies, and muscle is the most abundant insulin sensitive tissue and helps maintain healthy glucose levels. So loss of muscle mass associated with disease and aging may be fundamental to metabolic dysfunction. This can lead to a host of metabolic derangements, including reduced insulin signaling, fat tissue expansion, so we get, a little bit more fluffier than we want to be, and increased levels of inflammation and reactive oxygen species. So basically, muscle loss is not good for your overall health, okay? And as we age, the more we lose, okay? It's harder to build muscle as we get older. Some people will find that than when we are younger. Not that you can't, you certainly can. I mean, I'm almost 57 years old, and I'm a pretty muscular person. So loss of muscle mass associated with disease and aging may be fundamental to metabolic dysfunction, and this can lead to a host of metabolic derangements, including reduced insulin signaling, fat loss, expansion, I just went over this, inflammation, and reactive oxygen species. So, like I said, scientists call for increased protein intake and routine exercise to optimize your muscle metabolism. So you got to get the protein in for sure, but you got to choose the right proteins, not fatty meats, please. Not fatty meats, okay? You need lean meats for the and if you're a vegetarian, green leafy vegetables, legumes, and things like that. Even relatively small differences in muscle mass can have a significant effect on your energy balance. For example, every 10 kilograms or 22 pounds different in lean muscle translate to a difference in energy expenditure of approximately 100 calories burned per day. So a more muscular body burns more calories than somebody that has more fat in them when they are at rest. Okay, and I've said that to many, many people. The more muscle you have in your body, the more you're going to burn fat. Plain and simple. It's proven. It's scientific. I'm not making this up. It's scientifically proven. So considering how obesity often develops over longer periods of time, it's not like we wake up obese. Okay. An extra energy expenditure of 100 calories per day translates to a loss of nearly 5 kilograms or 11 pounds of fat mass per year. And for this reason, maintaining muscle mass can contribute to a prevention of obesity. Not only will muscle make you look better, but it will keep you feeling better too. I feel better, and I've been fat. I have. I was over 200 pounds once in my life. People say, well, you were pregnant. I was still fat. No matter what, however you look at my kid came out 7'12". Let's take 22 pounds off of that. I was still an overweight person. I'm little. I'm all of 5'5". So I just took it upon myself to start getting myself healthy. And I am really glad that I did that because I'm more comfortable in a muscular body. And I'm not, Mrs. Schwarzenegger by any means. It's not like that. And, women, guys, you cannot build, you're not going to get huge. You're not. It's just impossible. So go out there, push some weights around. You're going to feel a lot better. I want to wish everybody a great day. I have to just show you this because one of my former clients, and she'd still be a client of mine if I hadn't have moved out of Massachusetts to Florida, and I'm sitting out on my porch, on my front porch here. And this is, you know what, Christy, every time I drink out of this mug, I'm thinking of you. Okay, so check this out, guys, because it's awesome. I've shown it before, but I'm going to show it now. You see what it is? It says, personal trainer, noun, one who gets pleasure from inflicting pain on others. Everybody have a great day. Go out there, push some muscles around, push some weights around, build those muscles up. You're going to feel better. I promise you that.